A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a significant and contentious move, Israel has granted final approval for a settlement project in the E1 area that could effectively sever the occupied West Bank from East Jerusalem, raising serious concerns about the future of Palestinian statehood. This decision, which has been met with fierce international opposition, marks a pivotal moment in the ongoing Israeli-Palestinian conflict. The plans, which include the construction of 3,400 housing units, were approved by a Defense Ministry committee on Wednesday, following a two-decade freeze on development in this area. Critics argue that this settlement would dismantle hopes for a viable, contiguous Palestinian state, further complicating an already fragile situation. Far-right Finance Minister Bezalel Smotrich, who has been a vocal advocate for settlement expansion, expressed that the notion of a Palestinian state is being erased through these actions. The Palestinian Authority has condemned the settlement as illegal, asserting that it would destroy the prospects for a two-state solution. This decision comes at a time when several countries have expressed intentions to recognize a Palestinian state, a move that Israel has vehemently opposed. Since the 1967 Middle East War, Israel has established around 160 settlements housing approximately 700,000 Jews in the West Bank and East Jerusalem, territories that Palestinians envision as part of their future state, alongside Gaza. Approximately 3.3 million Palestinians currently reside in the West Bank, living alongside these settlements, which are deemed illegal under international law, a stance supported by an advisory opinion from the International Court of Justice last year. However, Israel disputes this characterization. The expansion of settlements has surged since Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu returned to power in late 2022, leading a right-wing coalition that supports settlement growth. The recent approval for 3,401 housing units in E1, which spans about 12 square kilometers between East Jerusalem and the settlement of Ma'ale Adumim, has been labeled by opponents as a strategic maneuver to block the establishment of a Palestinian state. The anti-settlement watchdog, Peace Now, warned that this initiative is designed to sabotage any political solution and could lead to a binational apartheid state. The Palestinian Authority's foreign ministry has also condemned the plans, stating that they will isolate Jerusalem from its Palestinian surroundings and fragment the West Bank into disconnected enclaves. The PA has called for genuine international action, including sanctions, to compel Israel to halt its colonial schemes. UK Foreign Secretary David Lammy has echoed these sentiments, asserting that the E1 plans would divide a Palestinian state in two and constitute a blatant breach of international law. He urged the Israeli government to reverse its decision. King Abdullah II of Jordan also rejected the E1 plans, emphasizing that the two-state solution remains the only viable path to achieving a just and comprehensive peace. A spokesperson for the German government reiterated that settlement construction violates international law and hinders the prospects of a negotiated two-state solution. While the United States has not issued an immediate comment, past administrations have also expressed concerns regarding settlement expansion. The International Court of Justice's advisory opinion from July 2024 stated that Israel's presence in the occupied Palestinian territory is unlawful and urged the country to end its illegal occupation as swiftly as possible. Israeli Prime Minister Netanyahu has dismissed the court's ruling, labeling it a decision of lies and asserting that the Jewish people are not occupiers in their own land. Amidst this backdrop, the proposal from regional mediators suggests a potential release of Israeli hostages in exchange for a temporary truce, highlighting the ongoing complexities of the conflict. As tensions rise, the implications of Israel's settlement approval remain to be seen, with many fearing that it could lead to further violence and instability in the region. The situation continues to evolve, and the international community watches closely as the future of the Israeli-Palestinian conflict hangs in the balance. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.